Roger, welcome back to London. Obviously, all the players want to arrive in top form at the ATP World Tour Finals. How well do you feel like you've been playing on the indoor courts in Basel and Paris recently?
Well, I thought I played quite well in Basel. There was always a lot of pressure, surrounding Basel for me, playing at home and just managing the whole week. It's a lot, but I did well. And then Paris, unfortunately, wasn't as long as I was hoping to be. But I didn't get broken all tournament long. Still had a good tournament, I think, overall, if I consider what I did. Unfortunately, I ran into Isner, who was serving lights out against me when it really mattered the most. So it was a disappointing loss for me, but one I can definitely accept. And then you move on from there. Took some days off, went to play a very nice exhibition match in Finland against my friend Jarkko Nieminen, who retired after being on tour for such a long time, who I know since 20 years. And I arrive here in London now with a lot of energy from that match, and practice has been going very well here. So I arrived really early and I feel like I'm ready to go.
Obviously, it's such a special tournament for all the top players. Just explain for us why it's so important for everyone to sort of, first of all, be here, and in your case, having won it multiple times, to try and win it again.
Well, because it's one of the greatest tournaments we have in the game. So obviously that gets you very excited. With only the top 8 being allowed to play, it's compressed into the best what the game has to offer. And for me to be part of it is a huge honor and a privilege. And to be part of it for so many years is a very cool thing. And I hope I can play well. Of course, it's not going to be easy, but I'll try my best.
I mean, obviously it is an extremely strong field, as always, the top 8 players in the world, but is there an argument that all the players seem to be sort of hitting form at the right time? Certainly most of you guys getting to the latter stages in Paris last week. Do you think that's the case this year?
Yeah, yes and no. I mean, I honestly, you said like, everybody seems like to be in shape, to qualify. I don't think it really matters that much. Once you've achieved the level of top 10 player or top 5, number 1 in the world, whatever it may be, once you qualify for this, you are dangerous and you can win it any given week. You can beat anybody. So, and I think every player kind of knows that. The guy who knows it the most right now is Novak, that's for sure. He's the guy who's got the most confidence of all of us. But some guys like indoors more than others. Some guys, have maybe the right matchups in their group and will find their form later on. Time will tell, but I think it's going to be a very exciting tournament. The groups are loaded with talent and excitement. And I can't wait for it to start because I think it's going to be very, very cool.
Yeah, quick word on Novak. Everyone's talking about him. It has been an incredible run, even by his high standards. You have managed to beat him twice in Dubai and Cincinnati this year, but what is it about his game, certainly in recent months, that's almost making him look unbeatable, do you think?
Well, confidence. Very well-rounded, perfected his game for what he needs. And, obviously he's been mentally and physically rock solid. That's what it takes to play a season like that. But then I think it's confidence at the end of the day that got them also through a lot of the tougher matches as well.
And obviously it is the end of year. I'm just asking everyone, if you had to give you sort of an end of year school report, how would you assess 2015?
Very good, considering that Novak took the big share. I think getting 6 titles, 2 Slam finals, many other finals against Novak, it was a very good year. But the year is not over yet. The World Tour Finals is a massive goal of mine, and I don't want to disappoint here.
And we're asking everyone,